family, it's your girl Megan, and I'm back again with another video. So it is Saturday, and I actually got a very late start. I like to spend my Saturdays, like I like to wake up in the morning and cook my family breakfast, and I like to spend my Saturdays like just preparing for the next week ahead. So I like to wash, I like to deep clean, things of that nature. But as y'all can see, it is raining very hard outside. So of course I slept in by nature. But I'm up now. I'm about to prepare the family some breakfast and get started on some washing and stuff. But I thought I'll tap in with you all and give y'all my top 5 tips on building a small trading account. I know it's a lot of, myths and stuff going around. People saying, well, for you to be able to trade Forex, you have to come in with all this money. It's not true. And I'm going to show you exactly how you could do it later in the video. So catch you later. And breakfast is served. So we have an impromptu team meeting call that's going on right now. But I just thought I'd play a little game of Monopoly with the family real quick before I get to work. But yeah, so today I'm going to be showing y'all, like I said, 5 of my best tips that I use to grow a small trading account to a nice size trading account. So as soon as I'm done with this game and wrapping up some of the clothes that I'm washing, I'll be right back with you. Okay, YouTube family, I'm back and I'm ready to give you my top 7 tips on how you could build a small Forex account. So I believe I said 5 or I said 10, but I actually went ahead and knocked some things down and added some things together so that way I could do 7, because to me, 7 is actually my favorite number. Not only is it my birthday month, it's just always been my favorite number, and to me 7 marks the level of completion. I feel that what I'm about to tell y'all here is going to be a level of completion on how you could build a small trading account. So make sure you take notes, make sure you pay attention, because this is exactly the tips that I use to be able to flip my small account to something nice, to be able to then flip it to more and more and more. People do say, like, once you join Forex and once you start learning how to do it, you have to have all this money to be able to trade. That's absolutely not true. Now, if you were trying to enter into the stock market, that's true. But as far as Forex, you can come in with a little amount of money as you want and be able to trade and be able to make something out your money. So I'm going to show you how you can come in with that small amount and make it to a big amount to be able to trade on that big amount to make a phenomenal amount of money. First things first, I have my notes right here for y'all so I can make sure I stay on point, because I will get sidetracked and this video will be like 30 minutes long. I know y'all trying to get straight to the point. First thing first, and what's so important, is be patient and leave your emotions at the door. Why must you be patient? Trading is a skill. It takes time. So you want to make sure that when you're going into a trade, you be patient and let the trade play itself out. It may go into a negative and it may bounce back up into take profit, and you may make profit. The object of it is to be patient and then leave your emotions at the door. You don't want to be so emotional when you're trading, especially because I feel like your emotions play a big part of your trades. Let me give you an example. So if you lose a trade and you're all emotional about it, you're sad, you're mad, you're like, oh, I just lost this money. Then you try to go back into the market and like revenge trade, try to make up for the loss you just made. Your emotions are now attached to that trade, which means that your probability of losing that trade is going to be a 9 to 10 ratio, because you're not trading logically, you're trading emotionally. We all know when emotions are involved, things can go left instead of right. So to stay on the right side of the lane, you want to make sure you be patient and just leave your emotions at the door and be ready to profit in the foreign exchange market. Second, start off with a small account, okay? Whether it be $20, whether it be $50, whether it be $100, even $200. Start off with something small. I always tell people to start off with an amount that you're comfortable with losing. And I'm not saying that you're setting yourself up to lose to begin with, but trading is a risk. It does have a high risk. So be okay with losing the amount that you're going to start off with. Don't come in like I'm going to lose, and don't come in like I'm going to win every trade. Just come in with an amount that you're comfortable with losing. Number 3, stick to the same lot size. And this is very important, because I'll see different people that just started trading and they'll come in with a 0.01 lot size, and they'll have another trade that's a 0.05 lot size, and another one that's a 0.08 lot size. Pick a lot size and stick to it. Even if it's making you a monthly plan, like, okay, for this week, I'm gonna do a lot size of 0.05. And depending on how I end my week with, starting next week, I'm going to go to 0.07. Then the next week, I'm going to go to 0.09. Then the next week, I'm going to go to 0.10. Stick to a lot size and just stick with it for at least 7 days. And as you win the trades, level up in your lot size. Don't come in trying to do all these different positions and putting things on top of each other. No, stick with a lot size, go to the next one, go up a lot size the next week. That's key. That's how I see a lot of people lose too, because it's like they'll win on one trade, then this other trade that they had double the lot size, they'll lose, so it doesn't even matter if you won on that one because you lost on this one, so it combined to a double loss. Which leads me to the next one, don't over leverage. So when I say over leverage, if you have a $100 account, there's no reason you should be out here doing a standard lot size. That's minimum $10. There's no reason that anybody should be out here with a small account and these gigantic lot sizes. So just know what your risk is, know how much you have in your account, and calculate it to where your risk equals up to that. Because what happens when you over leverage, that's how accounts get blown. So not only do you lose a trade, but your whole balance is gone, and you're having to start all over with putting more money out your pocket into your trading account to be able to start over again to be able to trade with, because you over leverage and traded more on a lot size that your account really couldn't handle. Number 5, stick to the same strategy. Now, I talked about this in one of my other videos. Like I'm really big on finding the strategy. If you're new to this, like, find you a mentor, figure out which strategy that mentor uses and follow his strategy, learn his strategy, understand his strategy, then try that strategy out for at least a month and see if it works for you. And if it doesn't work for you, then at that time, you could research another strategy and learn that one. Don't be out here trying to trade all these strategies, because with that, your brain gets so like clustered with so many different strategies in mind that you don't know which way to go. Then you start feeling like, oh, this doesn't work, or this isn't for me, or anything of that nature, because you're focusing on more than one strategy. Stay in your lane, focus on one strategy, master that strategy, then go to the next one if it doesn't work, but definitely give yourself time. Number 6 kind of goes with the lot size, but it's use good risk management and risk to reward ratio. So what I mean by that, make your stop loss a 20 pip stop loss and make your take profit a 40 pip take profit. Because what happens is, say that 20 pip stop loss, you lose it. Like say 50% of your trades you lose, right? It's okay, because the 50% that you won is on a 40 pip stop loss, so it basically doubles, which cancels out the stop losses that you lost. You want to have 50% more than your stop loss that you have, to where that if you lose, it's okay, because the ones that you win will basically cancel out the ones that you lost. And last but not least, let me just show y'all that. Give me a second. So I had to get up close and personal for this one. Number 7, y'all know number 7 is my number. It marks the level of completion. So completion. Let's say you are part of my community. Let's say you did contact me to get personally mentored by me. All you'll have to do really to grow your small account to a bigger account is just join our community and take our signals. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example of that. Like, this is one of my favorite ones. This young lady that's actually part of our community, she was able to double her account in 4 hours. What does that mean? On the left hand side, she started her account at $333, and this was at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. It really doesn't matter, but it was at one of those times, 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. At that time, she was at $333. By the time 2:50 hit, almost 3 o'clock, her balance is 605. So imagine if she just did that over and over and over again. And she did this all by following our community and taking our signals. Taking the signals that we provide in our community. What about this one? Just like she said, it doesn't take much to start making money. She's up $20 off of 30 cents. So she was literally able to make $20 off of 30 cents. And how does she do that? From our signal chat. Our signal chat shows you right here where we send you out signals. We tell you what pair to take. We tell you where to enter. We tell you where to take your stop loss at. We tell you where to do your take profit at. You don't have to lift a finger. The only finger you have to lift is the finger that you're using to plug this information into your MetaTrader 4 and to make profit off of. Copy, paste, profit. Earn while you learn. Copy, paste, profit. Copy what we're telling you to do. Paste it into your MetaTrader 4. Cha-ching. So, YouTube family, that's my top 7 tips on how to build a small Forex account. I hope that y'all really paid attention, and I hope y'all implement these 7 steps that I told you, because these are the steps that I use, and I've actually been able to double, triple, even quadruple my account just by following these 7 simple steps. Don't let anybody out there tell you anything different, all these other different tips and tricks and flips and stuff. Like, it's simple. Just be patient, leave your emotions at the door, start off with a small account. Stick to the same exact lot size. Do not over leverage. Stick to the same strategy. Use good risk management and plug in with me and take our signals. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all want more information, or if you're ready to get partnered with myself, you can email me at partnerwithmeg@yahoo.com. Follow me on social media, Instagram lovelymeg_, Snapchat lovelymeg with 5 G's, and Facebook Megan Raquel. Hope to see y'all at the top because the bottom's too crowded. Bye.